Right, so tough result to take. We've come such a long way and just fell short in the final hurdle. So, just what are your thoughts on that performance?
I thought for large periods of the game, I thought was probably the better team. They scored both their goals. To be fair, I thought we come out the blocks brilliantly for half an hour. I thought the last 15 minutes, I felt the goal coming, if I'm honest. And to get it right at the death was a little bit hard to take, but it was definitely coming. We started to get a little bit deep. Units between defence and up top was too high. Addressed that at half time, and I thought as a result, we were again the better side in the second half. I thought we edged the second half. And we don't get tight enough, and if you don't get tight enough to someone like George Moore, you let him turn and right or left foot, and it's a great finish for him. It's a full credit to Uxbridge, because when they had to defend and they had to be brave, they did it, and then they got the goals on sucker punches. So full credit to them, and they'll be going up, and we won't.
So, yeah, it's the second time now we've fallen at the final hurdle in 3 years. So, what is it that just we just can't get over the line?
They're just one-off games. I think what hurts more is to go 1-up in both games and not go over the line. It's difficult because when we do have a lead, we're usually good at it. But it's on the day, and there's they've had a few chances, haven't they, at best, and they've taken the ones that mattered. And the half chances we got, we weren't quite ruthless enough, and I just felt that some good balls and question marks were going into their box, but we just didn't get on the end of any. And full credit to them because they defended those crosses really well.
Yeah, and we looked really in control in the first half up to, we conceded out of nowhere. So, did that really cost us the game, just switching off and
I just think we have a tendency, I think 1-0 up. We just got a little bit too deep in that the first half at the end of it. Because the first 30 minutes, like I said, we were waiting our time, turning the ball over and causing problems. A couple of opportunities to go 2-up, didn't take them, and they've hit one at half time. But like I said, I felt it was coming because we were just too deep. Their midfielders were getting on and being able to make passes out wide. And to be fair, they got some good crosses into the box, and the one that mattered, they scored. And like I said, second half, I thought we addressed that. I thought it was a lot better. I just haven't got tight enough on a crucial time. And he spun, and it was a top finish from the lad.
right, and of course you name an unchanged team today. Had to leave some names out after the starting, team altogether. So, just what went through your process of selecting the team?
I just thought we were so dominant at Ascot. I thought we're a better team again against Ascot. And there's a real confidence and togetherness, and I just thought that'd be enough to get over the line. It wasn't to be.
Right, and yeah, obviously, we put up a good fight, played so well, and just how would you sum up our season as a whole, playing like, 8 months, 9 months, and just all the way to this point, yeah.
Yeah, I think if you'd have looked at New Year's Day, I think a lot of people would have thought we were dead and buried, but definitely a spirit at this club where we fight for everything, we give our best, and we got back in contention. And then when it mattered, we showed the nerve to get into the playoffs. We was good enough for the playoffs, but unfortunately, we wasn't good enough to get promoted.
Yeah, and I think, our fans have followed us, long and hard. It's such a roller coaster season. So what do you have to say to the fans?
I'm totally gutted for them. I'm totally gutted for the volunteers and yourself, Steve here doing the camera, all the media, the supporters, the volunteers. That's and I'm devastated for them because they deserved it. The effort they put in, and they're so important to this club. So yeah, no, I'm really I'm gutted.
Right, but I think to look on the positive side, it's our highest ever league finish. I think it's a historic season for the club as a whole. Put in a great season, to build for the future. So what does the future hold, and can we still be proud of what we achieved?
I think we could be proud to get to another playoff final, but it's winning and losing, and you got to get over the line. And I'm not gonna say anything different than what I said in the changing room. To win, we got to win. It's that's what we do this for. We want to be winners, and today we was a loser. So got to suck that up now. It's going to hurt for a while, and then I've got to refocus, and then we'll have a plan for next season.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a big season of renewal. We have a new pitch, players coming in and out. So what's the preparation gonna be like for next season?
Yeah, so much to look forward to at the football club with the new pitch going down, and like you see today, the amount of numbers that come and supported us. A far cry from I think 16 attendance when my first game when we were bottom of step five. And, to see the last few games 1,000 plus is brilliant, and they deserve it. The people at Amworth, they're top people. But yeah, no, this one hurts.
yeah, that's all from me. And yeah, this is the last interview of the season, so thank you so much, Simon.
Thank you, Irvin. I think you've been
Yeah,
brilliant. I really do. I think your knowledge of the game as well, when we change different shapes and formations, you understand it, you get it, and your questions have been brilliant. And yeah, disappointed we couldn't get the win for you as well.
yeah, I'll be back next season for sure.
Okay.
So yeah, look forward to that.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, next season, can we just go first place? None of this playoff nonsense.
Yeah, I think finishing first would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Like Farnham didn't have to worry today, but congratulations to Farnham and Uxbridge because they were good enough to get promoted. So well done to them.
Thank you guys, and just us signing off for the season. Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.